Hello everybody, K-Whip here, and welcome to another episode of This Week in Trials. In This Week in Trials, we have gotten the map Asylum, and so I'll just dive right into my suggestions for this map. Starting with what weapons to use, there is a definite standout this week, and that has got to be shotgunning. Shotgunning is definitely the most popular option right now. That's what you're going to see most people using, and I'd have to say that it's also the strongest. In most areas of the map, it's going to be quite close quarters, and these shotguns are going to do well. There's only really two areas where you're going to have long-range sights, and that's kind of when one team is on the railing and another is kind of in the water, or when you can kind of see each other from your two spawns. And that's just about it for long-range engagements, and the rest of it, you can get pretty close to people, or at least get in shotgun range quite easily. And shotguns and kind of aggressive play in general seems very, very strong on this map. So if you do want to snipe, I would recommend going to those two areas that I kind of said, and make sure to keep your distance. I would say start going towards the water to start off your round. Then you can try to get some picks on people that are at the railing. And so sniping is definitely more difficult on this map and not as helpful, I'd say. But it is doable if you're not the greatest with a shotgun. Fusion rifles and sidearms, I'd say just probably not the best map for them. I would say really it is quite a good shotgun map, and that's what you'd most likely want to go with if you're trying to do well. Then when it comes to primary, we have yet another standout. The Clever Dragon is absolutely dominant on this map yet again, as there is not a single place on the map that is out of this weapon's range, and there's a whole lot that's in its ideal range. You're going to be melting people in mid-range and giving everyone that you go up against a ton of flinch and making it difficult for them to win gunfights. So I'd have to say Clever Dragon is easily the best option when it comes to primary for this map. However, there are a couple other options that are pretty decent. A lot of this map is in a great range for hand cannons such as A's Luna or Palindrome, so that would be a great option. It's just those two long range areas that I mentioned, you're going to struggle a bit more, and in that range, Clever Dragon will do well. And then some other options, other pulse rifles will do pretty good, and then I think the Jade Rabbit, yet again, would be very good for this map, especially if you're taking advantage of those two long lines of sight. You could pick off some people by three-shotting them and get a quick time to kill, or the other option at those long lines of sight is you could whip out a No Land Beyond, and that would be pretty good for this map as well, because you could still have your shotgun for a lot of the short range engagements, and then you have your sniper to try to get some picks when you're at those long lines of sight. And that's going to do it for my recommendations for weapons. Moving on to what subclasses I think are best. When it comes to Hunter, I think Night Stalker is a great option this week, because wombo combos are great on this map and there's a lot of opportunities to use them. I'd also recommend maybe using Frosties if you have them, because when you're running from spawn, you'll basically charge up a wombo just about every time, as long as you have maxed out Dis 1 and Strength. And then also for the Night Stalker, Shade Step is always great to have, especially on a map like this where people try to team nade so much, so that will allow you to dodge some grenades and survive a bit more. And then for Warlocks, I would have to say Stormcaller is the most effective, because the super is absolutely insane and is going to get you a lot of team wipes and just be a very effective super for you. And then the Storm Grenade is pretty solid on this map. And then of course they have their absurd melee, so that's just going to make your close range engagements with your shotgun even easier and can often help you out shotgun people. I would have to say Voidwalker is pretty solid on this map as well if you want to go with that. Then for the Titans, Striker Titans can be great again. Smash is awesome, Lightning Grenade is awesome, and Juggernaut Shield, if you choose to go with that, is going to be very good as well. Now for some other things, here is where the heavy ammo spawns. It's just in this little corner where it used to spawn before, and it can be very hectic in there. I would recommend making sure you have like a wombo combo or some grenades to try to chuck in there, because it can be very congested and these can help you quite a lot. One thing I would say, if you do get the spawn closer to the heavy, I would push out a bit more and not kind of sit on the heavy, because it makes it easy for you to get those grenades hit on you. And if you push out a bit, then it just makes it harder for them to get to the heavy. And then here is the cap point if you are interested. Same place as it's been on the B flag, kind of in the center of the map up here. Yeah. And then one last note I would have for you, if you feel like you have a better long range game than another team, I would definitely go to the water. And even if things just aren't going too well, maybe just start going water, because the switch up may catch people off guard, or at least we'll just kind of change the momentum and start giving the other team a different look. Anyway, that's going to be it for the video. Thanks for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed. If you are watching this sometime recently after release, I am probably streaming, so you could check me out on Twitch at kwhip_8581 if you're looking to play some trials with me. Anyway, subscribe for some more Destiny videos. Thanks for watching, and see you later.